Yes, Bhumika, I can start.
A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Namaste and good evening to one and all. I am Bharanika. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360 Foundations episode LC0239. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals (SDG). Our mission is to invite 1,000 plus leaders and create a million leaders. Every Wednesday, we come together from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. IST on Zoom Live to gain insights from top management leaders and last week of the month from authors, and once every quarter, we take it offline in different cities to network, support, and grow together. Because at Leader Connect 360, we strongly believe that leaders create more leaders. Before we kickstart our episode, a quick reminder, please keep your videos on for an engaging experience. First time visitors, check out the WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn links in the chat box to stay connected and grow with us. The episode is being recorded for our community archives. Now, let's the energy high. If you are excited and ready for an impactful session, drop a thumbs up or a smiley in the chat. Wow, fantastic. And before we go, let me introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Vaishali Prasad, Chartered Accountant, best-selling author, and Principal Growth Partner in Indushub. Let me also introduce our moderator, Ms. Alagu Lakshmanan, NLP Life Coach, founder of All Is Well, who will be interacting with our guest alongside our panel discussion leader, Mr. Bharath Ravichandran, Empowering Leadership Facilitator. Without further ado, let's get started. Over to you, Ms. Alagu.
Thank you so much, Bharanika. A warm welcome to one and all here. Welcome, Vaishali, for joining our episode. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome, Bharath.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, fine. I think this is a very apt episode today. We are ending the year with the right discussion on the book, as most of us will have our resolution starting with walking every day. Our health goal will be the primary when we start the year, and I think this will help to have a better resolution along with you, Vaishali. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
Pankaj couldn't join us for medical reasons. I would like to take this as an opportunity to thank one and all here and the Leaders Connect team, as this is our last episode for this year. Thank you right from Jocelyn, Arul, Pankaj, Prakash, the mastermind behind this, and every panel discussion leader here, Aishwarya, Priya, all of us. Without the team, it's not going to happen at all. and each and every participant who joins us every week. This happens every Wednesday, and I would like to thank everyone who participates and make this happen every week. Thank you so much. Over to you, Bharath.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, and good evening, on and all, and thank you,
Before we start,
Vaishali.
Bharath, can we have the welcome video?
Yeah, sure, we can
Arul, can
have
we
the
have
video.
yeah, we have an official welcome video, Ms. Vaishali. So let's start with
Thank you
that.
so much.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. The video is very beautiful.
Most
Yeah,
welcome.
pleasure is all ours. So thank you. We have to thank from our end, from our visitors, members, everyone, for starting our new year with a much awareness session, which is needed for each and everyone. And for me personally, it is very much needed in this time because a couple of days back I felt unwell, so I'm gaining back
Okay.
my health. So good to connect with you. And
Same here.
this word, when I saw this poster last week, Fletcherism, I got so much
Yes.
attracted by the word. Usually, in our culture, in our Tamil movies, we use this Fletcher. We'll be having the name. Will be most villains will be having this name, Fletcher.
Okay.
So I got attracted to the name. Then I went on this to this book. What is this Fletcherism? And when I
Yeah.
went into this deeply, and I was so connected with it, I could able to resonate where I lack, where even I used to scold my elder kid. Actually, he follows plagiarism, but I was
Okay.
against this. That is what my actual awareness is from this book. So
Okay.
instead of I am saying about it, let me know from the author itself. I welcome each and every member and visitor for joining today. Thank you so much. And this Fletcherism is a book. We are going to share the insights today from the author itself. So let me hear it from her. What this Fletcherism is all about. So let me start with it first.
Okay. So first of all, thanks a lot to the Leaders Connect platform and every person who's involved. It's always amazing to share my ideas because health is something that everyone, if it's whether you're a coach or not, it's something that everyone should be aware of. So my whole mission is to make people aware, and awareness with implementation leads to awareness with consistent implementation leads to amazing changes, is what I truly believe on. So Fletcherism, the whole word is very intriguing, and many people, the first thing when they look at the book, they ask me what exactly does it mean. So, and it seems very technical, so people actually get scared. What is this? So, Fletcherism has been derived from the name of the person who got this whole five principles to the world, and his name was Horace Fletcher. So, from Horace Fletcher, Fletcherism. So, Horace Fletcher, sir, actually had a lot of ailment at around 50 years of age. He was kind of denied of the insurance because of the health ailments that he had. And that led him to actually go and find out what can be actually the correct way to live life, live a healthy life. So he did a lot of research, he practiced different things, and finally he got into a place where he realized that the best way to live a healthy life is to follow the five principles. And that is what the Fletcherism is all about and what the book is all about. Yes.
Thank you. So actually, to know more specific about it, let's speak about chewing the food completely. But in
Okay.
our modern day life, we blame all the time. We run out of time and we just blame all the time. We don't have time. No? We just go eat fast, move on. That's how the lifestyle is. So is it practically possible to chew all the food what we eat? What your thoughts on?
Okay. So if you ask me this question, I will say yes because I am into Fletcherizing and I have Fletcherized all the three meals. Okay. However, if we think about it, okay, be it chewing your food or be it any new practice, right? It is a mind game. If your mind agrees to it, right, then the body will follow. If the mind does not agree to it, the body will resist, right? It's very simple. Huh? So what we have to, there are different people. Like for me, implementation is very strong. So if I'm convinced of the benefits of anything, I will follow it completely. But everyone is different, right? Not everyone will follow that practice. So if you're convinced in the mind, then you will follow chewing for sure. Okay. In fact, in Fletcherism, there is a saying that we say, drink your food and chew your liquids. What does that mean? Drink your food means when you're eating solid or semi-solid, chew it so much that it ultimately becomes liquid before it goes down your throat. And for the liquids that you are having, you're not supposed to gulp it down. The saliva has to be mixed with it because saliva has got the enzyme which helps your digestion. And whenever the saliva is released, it is a signal to your body that digestion has to happen, and the other juices are getting, other acidic things are getting released in your stomach for a digestion to happen. Okay. Now, given this answer, okay, I very well know that it is very difficult for most of the people to get into new practice. So many people, when they hear my talk, they say, okay, this looks like a very promising thing. We will lose our weight and everything. So let us start right away. Huh? They tell me I'm going to chew all the three meals. So I tell them, stop. This is not the way to do it. For the simple reason, if you have been gobbling down your food for so many years, and if you tell your mind that, okay, I'm going to be start this practice looks very promising, I'm going to start chewing my food immediately from next minute, sir. The mind will resist big time. I suggest a simple trick, which is also there in the book, one of the practical tips. So the simple trick is that you start only with one meal, and in that one meal also start only with 5 minutes. First 5 minutes of the meal. See what happens. Uh, the point to crack this particular practice is to be consistent. And how will you remain consistent if you start slow? If you tell your mind, I'm only going to doing one meal, usme bhi I will do only first 5 minutes. Okay, so the resistance will be very less. And this strategy works in any particular. If you want to exercise also, if you want to do a Surya Namaskar, you have a target of reaching say 60 Surya Namaskar. Okay, so you can't do 10 in the beginning. Even if you commit to just two, then you will start doing it. So the key is to consistently do it. So this strategy of just start selecting one meal where you have some time at leisure, and उस one meal में भी आप सिर्फ 5 मिनट करो तो workout होगा. And see, no one is stopping you to Fletcherize for more time, right? No one is stopping you to chew for more time. But when you're fulfilling your commitment, you're getting a status. Oh, and I have committed 5 minutes. I am doing that every day. So automatically, when you increase it over a period of time, you will be happy and you will get into this practice because it definitely benefits you. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, exactly. So completely agree with it. So true. Actually, starting small is always helping. And
Yes,
this type of practices, which is not in our regular routine, right? So that will be
correct,
very tough for us. And
correct.
as I said, my elder son will take around 15 to 30 minutes for a breakfast. 2 to 3 idlis he will take. We'll be shouting
Correct.
and yelling at him. Make it fast, make it fast, make it fast. But he will completely chew the food in his food. And this quote will be remaining in my mind after this. So, eat
Yes,
your liquid, drink your food. Thank you.
correct.
Thank you for it. Yeah.
So it's actually a blessing, and I really hope you let your son eat the way he wants
Go
to
the
eat.
same way.
Because
True.
yeah, because as parents, we unknowingly, because we are too, what you say, we have to go to this meeting and that meeting. We
Mm.
unknowingly disalign the alignment that children
The
have when they come.
natural, true. The natural
Yes,
process. Exactly.
yes, yes.
And to add up on it, when we eat the food, why it is being happy and being in a good mood is so important while eating.
Okay. Now if you think of this machine, okay, it is working 365 days, 24 hours. Does it take a break? Does our body take a break? No, right? It is working continuously. Yeah? Now, to answer this question, think of a scenario. Each one of you can actually think of a scenario where you were disturbed, okay, and you had to deliver some project. Huh? What was the result that time? Okay, and as opposed to it when you were very happy, you were relaxed, and you again had to deliver one result. Huh? So I am sure you would understand and you start remember your scenario. आपने कैसे बिहेव किया जब आपको घर का कुछ स्ट्रेस है मे बी समवन वाज इल एट मे बी योर सन वाज इल एट होम सो दैट टाइम ऑब्वियसली इवन यू आर वर्किंग एट योर ऑफिस राइट you tend to get little disturbed that thought is at the back of your mind huh? So आपके प्रोजेक्ट में आप जिसपे काम कर रहे हो in that there are chances that errors may happen. I'm not saying errors will definitely happen, but your productivity will definitely go down as opposed to this if you know your son has turned 7 today, so you'll be in a very happy space, right? And you'll be more than happy to finish the work in the office correctly and go back to your son, so your productivity when you are happy rises. In the same way your body, for your body to work, because body is continuously working, right? Now digestion is also a process which requires a lot of energy. So when it is requiring so much of energy, right? If it is irritated, right? If it is irritated or agitated, the digestion process will screw up. And you will not be able to get any, what is it, any nutrition out of the food that you're eating. That is why it is said that when you're eating food, don't watch TV, don't watch mobile. I go to the extent of saying, have your food alone. Because a lot of people tell me that nahi hamara family time hai, we have to be together. But then I ask this question, okay, so good, so what are the kind of conversations that happen on the table? Is it aaj office mein usne mere ko ye bola, nahi bola? So even if one of my friends told me, no, I've made a rule ki no one will talk any negative on the dining table. But we are humans, we get the vibrations, right? And even if one negative thought comes to your mind when you are having food, it is going to be hampering your digestion process. So it is your call whether you want to hamper your digestion process or you want a very smooth digestion. So this my whole, the way I do coaching, my whole thing is to give the awareness. Once the person gets the awareness, implementation happens on its own. Yes. So does that answer your question, Bharat sir? I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute.
No worries.
Actually, to start provoking, usually people tend to say that have a family time during your dinner, during your lunch. But most of our challenges in our personal life only starts there when we sit together with our spouses and start discussing. That's where the real challenge is. So it is better to sit alone, as you said, enjoy the food completely, have fun, and eat it
Focus.
completely in a
Focus
mode
on the
that
food.
helps us our personal health. Great, thank
Yes.
you. To move
Yes.
forward with it, as you started with the Fletcherism, can practicing Fletcherism will lead to weight loss? Is it how it actually works? Just throw some lights on.
Sure. Okay. So I think this is a question that many people are interested in. So what is happening? Basically, when we are not chewing our food, we are not mindful of what we are eating. We what we are doing, we are basically gobbling down the food. We are not relishing the food. So when we are gobbling down, we are not chewing our food, the stomach, the brain is getting all confused that what is happening. The sense that yes, I am full, now my stomach is full. The satisfaction आता है ना, वो आता नहीं है when you're gobbling down the food. right? So you tend to eat much more, and your body has to throw out certain and the food that is, some food will get converted to fat, right? So it has to work more. As opposed to this, when you chew your food, when you relish your food, automatically your food intake will come down. And this is one observation that most of my clients give me when they tell me started to Fletcherize, because then you are actually chewing it. और फिर जितना आपके बॉडी को चाहिए, that is the exact amount. मतलब you will automatically tell कि ठीक है, now your body will tell. Now one of my clients used to say कि Vaishali, all this is fine, but for years I have been eating 2 chapatis. I just cannot make myself to agree. The mind does not agree that I can just be suffice in one chapati. So I told her, eat 2 chapatis. One day your mind will agree. Because when you're Fletcherizing, when you're chewing your food, your body will get the awareness and your mind will also get the awareness. ठीक है. So आपका जब आप when you do Fletcherism, your food intake normally goes down because most of the people, especially adults, just eat and gobble down. So chewing ensures that you are getting most the saliva release which is required, and also ensuring that your digestion is smooth. So over a period of, you will say, jata hi nahi, I can't eat more than this. Like there have been clients who used to say we used to have five rotis and now we just can't eat more than 2 rotis. That's actually a lifestyle change, because people have forgotten that you're supposed to chew your food. The saliva has to be released. There are people who have issues that they don't, saliva aata hi nahi because wo chabate hi nahi. Over a period of time, if you don't use uh, the things that are given by nature in your body, you will face problems where it will stop working completely. So does that make sense to you, Bharat?
Yeah, 100%. I think even our other participants would have agreed with it because we are on that
Yes.
process day to day. Here we see few people who are following it and we see they get benefited. But following it becomes a challenge only because of the mind, as you said. Always we restrict with some or other thing which we are looking for immediate benefits. Over the time, it
The
takes time for up to mind to prepare, right?
Yes, the most biggest problem is that people don't take health as a priority. Unfortunately, most people need a big shocker. Like there are so many reports these days that he was so much overweight and then he lost so much weight. But then you've abused your body so much. If you're overweight, you're abusing your body so much.
Correct.
So, but strangely, people don't understand this. That you have to take care of your health. Health has to be priority, come what may.
So true. Yeah. Missing a health, getting the lack of awareness in health, I mean, lead us to miss our opportunities too. Even I had an opportunity 2 days back and I missed it because of an health. So I could have 100% totally resonate with this. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you. Just to moving forward, when people started following this, sometimes we completely give our audience. Yes, we started following this, so let me go with this one alone. So when we start following this plagiarism, can we skip the exercise part also, or is it like how it
Okay.
works?
So the principle of Fletcherism, the 5 principles of Fletcherism are focused on the way you eat food. Okay, completely on the way. However, when you're following those 5 principles, you're actually coming closer to the nature. Huh? So nature has designed we humans to have a lean body. Okay, nature has designed us to be moving almost of the while. Huh? Nature has designed us to sit on the floor, sleep on the floor, be sitting erect. Huh? So when you're following Fletcherism, okay, you can skip exercises, but you won't feel like skipping exercise. You will feel like doing more movements. Like Shelja Kedari, from whom I learned how this practice, okay, she was overweight. So when she was overweight, she has used to, मतलब उनको ऐसे जबरदस्ती खुद को उठा के वॉक पे ले जाना पड़ता था. And she has shared that the moment she started Fletcherizing, उनका she had an amazing weight loss and she felt like walking. That is the beauty when you come closer to the nature. So I always tell my clients, go as much closer as you can to the nature. Matlab, these days we have all this, we have sofas, we have in some families we have forgotten to sit on the floor, right? So if you want to be healthy, I'm not saying go and stay in jungles, but you can incorporate small pointers. Nature has designed, why has, and this is this funny logic that people say that kitne time chabana chahiye? 32 times. Okay, so Bharat, can you give me an answer? How many times should we chew?
How many times?
Should we chew our food? How many times should we chew our morsel?
Maybe depending upon the food. If it is a chapati, maybe 10 to 12 times.
Okay, so this is a fun, and I have to share this here. This is something very funny logic people give because we have 32 teeth. Okay, you have to bite for 30. Okay, you have two sons, is it Bharat?
Yeah,
Yeah, so what is the age of both of them?
11 years and 8 years.
So do you buy the same size of clothes for both of them?
No, different sizes.
Correct. So why do you do that?
It doesn't suit them actually.
Yeah,
So
because दोनों का height अलग होगा, right?
correct, correct.
So one simple answer to how many times should you chew is depending on the size. अगर you are, if there's someone who's finishing one roti in four bites, okay, so that means his bites are really big. So he will have to
Okay.
chew more. As compared
Mm.
to that, if there's some person who is finishing his roti in 12 bites, so here he will have to chew less. So the point is till your food becomes liquid, you have to chew. There is no the
Mm.
standard funda ki you have to chew for 32. Matlab, does not make sense to me. You have to basically make it liquid. So you decide whether you want your hands to do your work or you want your teeth to do your work. Yeah, so that was one this thing. So what was your question here? Sorry, I just thought of sharing this point.
No. Just you are addressing how can we skip the exercise when we
Yeah.
are following?
Huh.
So that was
Correct,
exactly.
correct. So I was sharing that ki when you start Fletcherizing, which is you're following principles closer to the nature, right? So you automatically will feel like exercising. You won't feel like sitting at home. You will feel like doing some kind of activity at least. So this
So it
question
boosts
itself becomes
us.
invalid if you Fletcherize. That you will realize when you start Fletcherizing.
So true. So maybe 2026, at least I should follow this as in my resolution, not like the usual exercise one. So
Yes.
we have to follow this because since I'm coming back from that and had a bad experience, so now this is completely I have to follow personally. So people can
Yes,
resonate with
and
us.
there are 25 practical hacks in the book. So I'm sure for
Uh,
everyone, 5, 6 hacks works. That is why I gave, because that is one thing that people used to tell me when I was writing a book, that
uh,
most of the books are very inspirational, but does not have anything for us to implement. So that's why I actually said, okay, this is something that I have to put in my book.
Nice. So we have inspirations, but here we have the action steps also. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
And members and participants, our team have posted the link for the book. You could
Yes.
check and buy it on Amazon. It's just 200 page, 198 pages or 200 pages book. You could get it on Amazon. Before we move forward to the next question.
And if you want the author signed copy, you can get it through me also.
Super, super cool. Looking forward.
Yes.
And the next and final question. Just you spoke about the hacks also, but also to add up on it and make the people follow. Can you just share the
Yes.
benefits that you have experienced as a result of practicing this practice?
Okay. So I actually knew this practice quite well when I was working with one of the companies called Immersion. So that was the time I actually got to know it. I lost some weight around 5, 6 kgs, but over the period of time, it was on and off. But when my daughter was like 3 months old, and then we had that naming ceremony, so that time I realized that weight is increasing, and more than the weight, it was the need when you have a toddler, when you have a baby, you know the kind of energy that you need, right? So that time it struck me that I already have this. I can actually call it a weapon because I was able to lose more than 12 kgs of post pregnancy weight once I started getting into this particular practice again. So, I have got a lot of benefits to Fletcherism, but the major top three benefits, which I would say is one is you get an amazing increase in your energy levels. That is something that everyone experiences when you start, because the main thing that the main change that happens is you're not overeating. If you are overeating, you're burdening your body to digest all the unwanted food. So जब आप actually कम खा रहे हो, आपका energy levels बढ़ रहा है. मतलब it is such a beautiful opposite relation. But if you get this right, you are in for a beautiful lifestyle change in your health space. So high energy levels are one of the major benefit. Second thing is weight loss definitely happens. Like ladies do struggle in shedding the post-pregnancy weight, which was easy for me because I got into this practice. And one of the another benefit is mindfulness. So when you have one of the principle is be mindful when you're eating, like focus on the food, concentrate on the food. So with this Fletcherism, I'm able to get mindfulness in everything that I do. Basically, it's staying in the moment. So if you are in the moment, it's amazing. You are doing anything, eating your food, reading, or whatever. So these are the top three benefits, is what I can say.
Nice one. Thank you so much. So,
Thank
high
you.
energy, mindfulness, and weight loss. So, all the three
Yes,
are interconnected with Fletcherism, and each one of us
correct,
can connect with one or other benefits. We'll be seeking for any one of. All right.
correct.
And before going to the final part, what would be your final words to the with this conversation?
So my final words would be make health your priority and do what resonates with you for your own health because no one else can do it for you.
Correct.
Yes.
So true. We have to self-care ourselves and make the self-love. So that's
Even if
where
your
you
mother wants to do, she cannot do it for you. You have to take care of your own health. You have to chew for yourself. You have to run for yourself, to walk for yourself.
so true. Better my wife or mother is not nearby, or else they will be see they'll be poking me and ask me to listen again and again. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thanks for sharing it. And
Welcome.
I think is it okay to ask our members
Sure.
to open up for a couple of questions? Is that fine?
Sure, sure, sure.
And Arul brother,
Yeah,
sorry, Alagu ma'am, yeah, over to you,
yeah,
ma'am.
sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
members can share their thoughts.
yeah. Before members start asking questions, thank you so much, Ms. Vaishali, for a wonderful awareness
Welcome.
session. And like how Bharath said, I was also curious to know what Fletcherism is. Though we've been asked to our food, it is like Indian, our culture itself has so much in it, where we need to sit
Yes,
down and eat, and like how you said, that's our basic where it's been slowly forgotten, and we are again
yes,
recapturing it.
correct,
And you very rightfully stopped with the ended the session saying nobody can do it for you other than you other than yourself. Nobody can chew your own food. You have to do it. Excellent
correct.
session, and
Thank you so much.
in NLP we say mind and body belongs to one unit. So that is again emphasized here when you say train your mind to eat. That way, which
Correct.
is very right. And mindfulness. It's all like one small habit of fletchering brings in a lot of other good qualities. Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
welcome.
please, whoever we can buy the book from the link. The link is shared in the chat box. And from the January month episodes, the quiz winners will get Vaishali's book on Fletcherism. Please do join all our episodes, and people have enjoyed our episodes and have found value like the one we had today. And let's create more leaders joining week after week. And Ms. Vaishali, we would like to invite you also to join our weekly episodes.
Sure.
Yeah. And thank you so much. Over to the audience for more questions.
So people have any questions, you can ask.
Giri,
Hello.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I joined lately. Can you please explain what is Fletcherism?
So Fletcherism, the name itself, Fletcherism, has been derived from the name of the person who got this practice to the world. So his name was Horace Fletcher. So that from his name, Fletcherism, and Fletcherism is a compilation of 5 principles based on which you can actually have a great radiant health.
Great radiant health. It can
Yes.
connect with the sleep, eat, drink.
Yes, everything. The principles are focused on eating. However, when you get your eating right, everything gets properly, like the digestion happening properly, so your sleep will also be good.
Yeah, simply what we say is eat water, drink food.
Yeah, correct. Drink your food and chew your liquids.
Giri said you were late. She was exactly mentioning the same. She said, eat your food and drink your
No.
food and eat your liquid.
Yes.
Yeah, simply actually up to 20 years, the 80-20 principle. 80% we can have more foods like that, and then 20% is water like that. After 20 years, we can drink more water and we can eat less. This is my concept. I am projecting in my holistic wellness, which
Great.
simply connects sleep, eat, drink, and then happy
Yes.
hormones. Like
Yes.
that only I'm connected. Anyway, let me go through again the recordings and thank you for the new jargon words of Fletcherism.
Most welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for the session. Is there any,
Welcome.
yeah, is there like for vegetarian foods, the digestion happens a little quicker. For non-vegetarian foods, is there any difference?
There is different. Non-vegetarian foods take a lot of time, but again, um, it is a nutrition is a very wide subject. Like right now, I'm also learning yoga, so nutrition, functional nutrition. So normally in the non-veg you get proteins, but then this is something that cannot be covered here because it. But your point is right that non-veg foods take more time to digest compared to the veg food. If that is exactly what you're asking.
No, like for non-veg also, this chewing is the process is the same, correct?
Yes, but the point is like Shelja, from whom I learned, okay, she used to say that she was a non-vegetarian, core non-vegetarian. But what happens if you chew non-veg, you'll really get bored, right? Because of the chicken and everything. If you will actually get bored compared to that vegetarian. So you tend to get converted. But she used to say, I'm not left non-veg, but now I prefer vegetarian food. Like I have always been a vegetarian, so I can't give you my example, but I can definitely give you Shelja's example, who was earlier core non-vegetarian, but once she got into Fletcherism, her preference automatically shifted to because and if you see, okay, even if you see the teeth structure, okay, carnivorous animals have this canines, right, which are meant to flesh फाड़ने के लिए, to tear off the flesh, right? But we humans don't have that kind of. So we are actually, if you keep that logic in mind, we humans are not supposed to be eating the non-veg food. But now because of the protein thing and a lot of other factors also we are eating. But that's a different thing. But does this answer your question when you ask for non-veg food also? The process is the same. You have to chew until it becomes liquid. That is a simple funda.
Yeah.
And you have to eat mindfully, you have to be happy while eating.
Yeah. So
to eat when hungry.
yeah. So the five things which you mentioned is like mindfulness, chewing, and be happy.
So yeah. So eat when you're hungry, eat what you love, chew your food, no negative thoughts, and mindful eating.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Ms. Vaishali, for the clear explanation to the questions. Before we end with an official thank you note, I would like to invite all of you for the Rocket Goals, which we're having. Every quarter, it's an offline meet in Chennai. So this year, the coming first Rocket Goals for the first episode for 2026 is on Jan 10th, Saturday. It's at Savera Hotel in Chennai. So Arul has shared the flyer here. It's to do with personal branding. So let's start with the awareness of keeping ourselves well, mindfully and physically. Let's get into personal branding, which is important for a professional. So please, I welcome each and everyone to Rocket Goals at Chennai. Thank you so much, Ms. Vaishali, and
thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, it was really very awareness episode, as I had told. Let's start our new year with this awareness. Let our health goals be to chew our food. Then rest will follow suit.
Yes, that's correct.
with Fletcherism. We
Yes.
start here with Fletcherism.
Exactly. So over to Mr. Nellai for the official thank you note.
Hello everyone and good evening. I'm Nellai Nayagam, leading quality function at Oerlikon Balsas Coating India Private Limited. Thanks to Bija Training for this opportunity. Dear Miss Vaishali Prasad ma'am, it was a truly wonderful session and filled with the practical tips and real life examples. Yeah, we can able to understand a beautiful concept through your very simple and easy to follow principle.
That's great.
Thank you for inspiring us with your knowledge and valuable insight, ma'am.
Most welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
First, let me quickly share once again the purpose of this thriving leadership community. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. We are a hybrid model leadership community, bringing together leaders every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m., where experts in their field provide solutions to real-time leadership challenges. Every last week of the month, we take a deeper dive into knowledge by inviting authors to share insights from their books, helping us grow as leaders and lifelong learners. Just like the valuable insights we received today from our esteemed guest, Ms. Vaishali Prasad. I extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed guest, Ms. Vaishali Prasad, chartered accountant and best-selling author and principal growth partner in Indushub, for her thought-provoking insights. Our wonderful panel discussion leader, Mr. Bharath, Ravichandran, empowering leadership facilitator, and our dynamic moderator, Ms. Alagu Lakshmanan, NLP life coach, founder, all is well, for leading such a valuable discussion today. And now, as a small token of our appreciation, we present a special thank you video to express our gratitude. See you next Wednesday. Until then, keep leading and keep growing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nellai. And Arul, can we have the official video? Just a 1 minute without us. Thank you so much, Arul, for the wonderful video. Thank you, Ms. Vaishali, Bharath, and Arul, all the others present here. Have a wonderful year 2026 and Merry Christmas to one and all here. Let's celebrate with the awareness of Fletchering. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you. Let's all connect for the next week. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vaishali. Thank you so much. Good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye-bye.